Salvete omnes, this is Emilia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Super Luigi Land. In the last episode, we finally got out of the caves after having a rough time with the ghost house, and it's time to move on. So, World 5 in this game is actually a desert, which you don't see too often. The only Mario game I can actually think of that had a desert world as anything later in the game, or really anything but World 2, is Super Mario Bros. 2, and that also had one as World 2. I guess World 3 in the original Super Mario Land kind of counts. I wouldn't count World 4 in Super Mario 3D World, because it kind of didn't have, like, dedicated world themes. But anyway, Sesame Sands 1. I'm pretty sure this is a custom composition. A very yellow sky, pokies. Yeah. Let's find out how Gamma V can make a desert world tough enough to be World 5. Oh, we have Sumo Brothers, which aren't terribly common, and are another enemy from this game that hasn't shown up in any modern Mario games. Or that rather that only showed up in this game. I guess there is technically a Sumo Brother as a mid-boss in New Super Mario Bros. U, but there weren't any of them as just normal enemies. They didn't even do the Yoshi's Island thing where, like, this is a regular Sumo Brother, and then this is a boss Sumo Brother. We also have Yoshi, whom I think went absent for the entirety of World 4. And if we continue running into Koopas, he might be absent for this level, too. So I very much doubt that Sumo Brothers have any sort of... Okay, I figured there had to be something there. Luigi, or Yoshi, does not care about spikes. But we do have a key. Huh, shouldn't those Pokies have had 5 segments? The game must have loaded them before checking Yoshi or something. I don't know, sprite loading can get weird in this game sometimes, but... Wait a minute. Okay. I forgot that you can't take keys between rooms in Yoshi's mouth, but... all we have to do is presumably eat all these Pokies, or both of these Pokies. And there we go. Open the keyhole while the key is in Yoshi's mouth. Yoshi's guts transcend dimensions, or something. So we can go to Sesame Secret 1, but we're already doing 5-1 the normal way, or we haven't gotten the normal exit, rather, so we'll do that. That could have been bad. And we have Venus Fire Traps. Can't forget those. I forget, can you... Yeah, I thought you could. Pokies are so slow, but they have big enough hitboxes that it can potentially be more of a problem than if they were faster. I guess they don't call them Pokies for nothing. Yes, I realize that it's a reference to their spikes, but double meanings? Yay! So, just before the halfway point was where we were last time. Is that background not scroll? That's weird. Oh, now they have 5 segments, and I may have... I guess I didn't trap myself because I could just eat them. Wait, what? Huh? What just happened? Because that one Poke just suddenly changed from 5 to 2 segments without even any sort of sound effects, or... My guess what happened is that Yoshi actually did eat 3 segments at once, but the Sumo Brothers sound effects overwrote the ones for Yoshi gulping stuff. Now that I think about it, we only have 3A coins, and it's kind of far into the level. I forget if there is one in the secret exit room, but boy did I screw that up. And you can't eat Sumo Brothers, in case you were wondering. Oh, but it did get the coin, okay. That's all we cared about. Yeah, still not sure what was up with that one Pokey, but yeah, 4 coins. Like I said, I think the 5th one was just in the secret exit room and we didn't bother getting it the second time around, but whatever. So we can go to the pyramid or we can go to the secret level, and let's go ahead and do the secret level. We have a sign that says, only one path is right. Once you pass a stone gate, there's no turning back. Choose your path wisely. I feel like I've heard this music before, too. And I'm also pretty sure it's from either Secret of Mana or of one of its sequels. Sequel of Mana? So... Boomerang Brother? So what it looks like we're dealing with here is a Super Mario Bros. 1 Maze Castle style level. No turning back, huh? Because it sure looked to me like we could turn back. What happens if we go through the bottom one? Okay. So basically, poor man's Maze Castle, where we're just teleporting to certain places. Yeah, I thought that would end poorly. That is a tricky to get Yoshi coin. I guess I could just get it with the shell, though. I still think these nippers look weird without eyes, but I feel like they've been in that style in other Mario games. So maybe I'm just too used to the Super Mario Bros. 3 ones. I don't think they're an enemy that shows up too frequently in other Mario games. The only other one I can immediately think of is Super Mario RPG, and then they were more of a stage hazard. In the pipe vault. Ah, that was dumb. Oh, well, Yoshi's Island, I guess. And they didn't have eyes there. Yeah, that was a lot easier. And we have a fire-spitting one. Yeah, those things can aim their shots surprisingly well. So we went down last time. Shall we go up this time? Indeed. I recall various people trying to get actual Super Mario Bros. 1 Maze Castle style levels working with varying degrees of success. It's not as easy as you might think, especially since you have to keep track of the background looping. While we're here, we might as well go that way. Ow. Okay, is that one? Okay, that's just a regular one. Well, the bottom path has a coin. Ow, and a boomerang brother that's very awkwardly placed. I almost did that thing that I did earlier in the game, where I jumped on the boomerang brother right as it was throwing the boomerang. And I almost did it again. But I want to keep this shell because we can get a power-up out of it. Can't get bonus stars because I missed the tape. Kind of misjudged there. Yeah, that was alright, that level. So, Sesame Secret 2. Hey, Gritzy Desert from Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. I forgot that this got ported. I was gonna say, the hitboxes on hitting sprites from below, or hitting enemies from below, those can be a little bit wonky sometimes. More so with certain enemies than others. So we have a spiny. Actually, it looks like this level might be a reference to the pipe maze desert levels in Super Mario Bros. 3. Or I guess there is technically only one of them, 7-9. And there are the narrow pipe-like things in 3-1, or 2-1, I mean. But they weren't hard to find your way around or anything. I don't know, I'm liking this so far. Actually, can we take the... Yeah, that bounce sprite totally does not match. Ah, and we have another one of those things. You know, there is only one fire-spitting nipper in the entire game of the original Super Mario Bros. 3. It was at the very end of 7-8, which was already a very tough stage. I suppose I pretty much covered that when I did my Let's Play of that game, though. Yeah, I guess it would have been... Ow. Got a pot shot in on me anyway. I guess it would have been wise to swap out the graphics for these blocks. Or swap out the... Or rather, swap out the graphics for the sprites they spawn. So that they look right. Three for one, and then I immediately ruined it. This could be bad, especially since I'm pretty sure I screwed myself out of that coin. Unless there's a P-switch around here. I'm not sure what the purpose of this room is. I guess just to confuse you. It is supposed to be a maze after all. Oh, there is a P-switch. Now, can I wall jump up there is the question. Okay, so I actually could do that. And that's what this room is for! Oh, I can't believe I didn't get hit there. Like I said, those things are quite good at aiming, so... Thankfully this isn't like Mega Man, where enemies just respawn when you scroll them off screen. So can I jump up and above here? So I need to keep that shell. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I end up throwing shells at things surprisingly often in hacks. Okay, so we can go down here, and go down here, get the springboard. And go up here, and again, the P-switch music messed with the time running out sound effect. So that's neat. Kinda rushed that, but it worked out. 27 bonus stars isn't bad. And I'd be happy with 4 out of 5 of these things, I think. Well, unless that coin is just one coin. But I could use a power-up right now. Well, I get nothing. That was one of the things I was not happy with. Pyramid disappears, okay. And looks like we're doing some secret levels. Excuse me, secret levels this time around. So we have oil. And we have music from Oil Ocean from one of the Sonic the Hedgehog's games too, I think. I mean, it's fitting. We have a desert with oil. We also have Mecha Koopas and Hopping Flames, and... I don't even know what hit me there. The Mecha Koopa shouldn't have woken back up, and the flames certainly shouldn't have been close enough. Weirdness. So... Oh, that's it. They set the oil on fire. So a bit of Oil Man from Mega Man powered up in here too. Again, it didn't look like there was anything there that should have hit me. Because I thought I was paying attention to that Mecha Koopa's stun timer, and I guess not. Okay, so that question... Oh. I think that's my power-up. So we pick this guy up. Could have sworn that worked before. So I have a feeling that those flames won't actually go out, so let's just move on. And we have oil, which acts like quicksand. Now does the fire do anything to those? Or to that? Nope. I actually wonder how they did the oil being set on fire in Mega Man 6. Because that was a gimmick in... Ow, that was dumb. In that game too. We also have flying Venus fire traps. Whoa. Basically, what jumping piranha plants are to regular piranha plants, these are to Venus fire traps, so I guess that makes them just jumping fire traps. Okay, getting the oil. Get out of the oil, get to the halfway point. How many meanings for the English word get can I come up with in one sentence? Was there a stage in Sonic that had oil getting set on fire like this? I think we found the Red Switch Palace. Because like I said, I remember that from Mega Man Powered Up and Mega Man 6, but I can't think if it happened in Sonic. But then again, my knowledge of Sonic games is pretty limited. So that just leads us to Sesame Sands 4. I assume it's another situation where getting the other exit doesn't actually do anything. Yeet. Well, that was clumsy. Okay, where's the hop? Should have been watching the Mecha Koopa, I guess. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to end well. I don't know if Mecha Koopas are the best choice for holding out in front of you to hit things with either. Because it seems like sometimes what counts as them running into something and what doesn't can be kind of weird. I forget, was one of these a power-up? Didn't think so. Ow. I forgot that there is another entrance to that area. Or another opening, whatever. And those coin blocks are not really worth going for. Can I go under? Okay. That might actually be safer. I'm assuming there's nothing up top there. I don't see how you'd even get up there, so just moving on. And of course we can't get to the red switch room now. But we wouldn't have a reason to anyway. So we actually definitely need to go under this time. Because there's a coin. And that was the last coin, so... we can slide right into a hopping flame like a moron. But yeah, secret level done. Like I said, I'm assuming this exit actually leads nowhere. Yeah, about what I thought. Well... actually, how much more of the world do we have left to go? This one doesn't seem to be all that long, actually. So let's go for one more level. Sesame Pyramid. I feel like pyramid levels in video games can either be really cool or really annoying. The sand totems block your path when you stand face to face, but a certain switch will make them turn their backs on you. Okay. I don't know what this music is from. But I guess this is basically our ghost house. So here are the sand totems, I guess. I think I remember her showing this level off too. And we have on and off switches. Those dry bones are in a really awkward place. So that switches the direction of those. And I guess we're going this way. I forgot if we actually checked everything that was up top, but... So we have a P-switch. And I guess that is the only way we can go. So, simple enough. Bring the P-switch down to where the things that can be made passable by the P-switch are. And hit the switch. Whoa! Fire spitting booze? That's new. Okay, so there's a switch there. And there are spikes down there. It looks like you should be able to get into that door with a wall jump. It'd be risky. It would unpleasantly remind me of a certain section in a rather infamous level in Mega Man X6. But it seems like it would be doable. Okay, we should have gone up there first, because now we have to do this again. Oh well, doesn't take too long. I keep getting worried about those low ceilings. Like, that cannon has screwed me over before. And hey, we actually have more than a 400-second time limit in this one, too. That was great jumping, yeah. That's how you platform. Okay, hit the switch. And... Fire Boo. So do I really want to try to... Well, not like that. Let's maybe not do it when I have no power-ups left. I suppose only time will tell if this one ends up being as tedious as the laboratory. I haven't seen any instances where you can completely have to... Or you have to fail and completely have to reset the puzzle and start over. So, it has that going for it. So come up here. And going in here again. Yeah, we've been through this rigmarole before. So, Fire Boo. Keep falling on the stinking spikes. Oh, that's not good. So does this lead anywhere interesting, or did I just... Absolutely nowhere. That was not worth it. Especially since I'm not really sure how you're supposed to get in there without wall jumping or landing on the spikes. I mean, ostensibly that's your reset door, but boy, that is a difficult reset door to get to, so... don't screw up the puzzle, I guess. Oh! And don't run off the platform like an idiot. Dang it! See you guys back in, well, halfway through the second room, I suppose. Okay, here we go. Now that I think about it, another thing that I haven't seen anyone do in a hack, at least not one that I can remember playing, is having switches with more than 2 states. I mean, custom X animation flags have been a thing for quite some time now. You'd think that more people would use them. So we're dealing with the vertical level this time. Custom flags and manual flags. That boo is so much in the way. Ow. But apparently so are those turn blocks. Okay, well here I don't know what I'm doing, apparently. Great. I don't know how I didn't get hit there, but... Or there. Okay, it seems like the fire boo shoots its fireballs at the same interval, in the same time interval every time. So yeah, back to this room. Okay, up here. Whatever you do, don't go in that door. So let's actually look around this area before we do anything silly. We need the P-switch up there, obviously. We need to have the totems facing left if we want the coin. Let's see. I see. So if we hit this P-switch and switch those to the other direction, do we still have time to get down there? Oh, well, we have another P-switch, so I guess it doesn't matter. Can switch the direction of that. And hey, they're even conveniently providing a platform for us. So, we have a boss. It's the Big Boo. One of the most pathetic bosses in Mario history, and considering none of the bosses in this game are that difficult, that's kind of saying something. It can't actually hurt us. We just have to make sure not to get hurt by the spikes or the other enemies in the room. But yeah, that was an interesting level. It didn't take me as long to get through as the laboratory did, at least. I don't know, video game pyramids are kind of neat. So I think we've done enough for one episode. We shall do the second half, presumably, of Sesame Sands next time.